Gamers, welcome back. I'm Robo, and this is round 5 in the Kill Pete Open 2. If this is the first time you're watching me, we are currently on our Road to Grandmaster rank series where we started at the Novice rank on January 1st, 2024, and we are slowly approaching that Grandmaster rank, currently in the Master rank. But we're taking a break from that today to continue on in this tournament. It is the biggest tournament ever in Risk history, and let's see. So we are in the 4th position. It could be worse, guys. Hey, it could be worse. This is do or die for us. Round 1 was incredible Risk out of us, and round 2, 3, and 4 was underwhelming and a little bit average. So we need to have a very, very good game to continue in the tournament. I will get into the rules and the settings in just a second. Let me review this board, and also really quickly, let me make sure that the UI, yes, UI is maxed for this map. I do apologize for mobile users, as this is not the easiest map to watch, but I have the UI max, and I am zoomed in as much as I can where we can still see the full board. Okay, so ideally I would like to have, 4 to 5 positions. This position down here, this 3 down in the bottom. And by the way, this is how the bonuses shake out. It is progressive, ladies and gentlemen, so the bonuses aren't everything. And I really don't foresee anybody being able to actually hold a bonus. But let's see, we could probably work on getting this 4 up into that corner, consolidate. Ooh, these blizzards are actually not too impactful other than on the left side of the board. You have to go in through this middle section or this bottom section if you want to get over into Iru. But that's very interesting. Okay, so the middle of the board's pretty wide open. So let's see. What are we thinking about maybe a 4-position game? I think we could make it happen. I think I hit this too. So we're gonna do it like this, guys. We're gonna make that a 4. We're gonna keep that tucked away in that corner, and then we're gonna consolidate this 2 into the middle of the board. So we're gonna have a 4-point position game here. So let's actually bring that down and over. We're gonna put let's make that a 4. No. We want the middle, whatever's in the middle, to be pretty big, and then we're gonna smack this 2. Consolidate that in. And I think I like that. This 4 down here in the very bottom of the map is going to be huge for us. We want to kind of stay out of the way, but have at least something around the middle of the board where it's so open to be able to make things happen. Because like I said, the name of the game is progressive. So the best thing that you can do on, a map and mode like this is to try and make plays for kills when people are going to be on those, sitting on 3 cards, 4 cards. You kill them, kill set, and you try to snowball, right? But anyways, let's get into the rules and the players. So yes, this is round 5. Feel free to pause the video at this time to check out how, you earn points. So the name of the game may not actually be to win, right? If I could get 2nd place and a bounty, I'm pretty sure we would move on. Just to give you guys a bit of an update. So we are currently sitting at 34 points at the end of round 4, which is pretty underwhelming. It puts us at right around, on the leaderboard, 700 out of, what was it, like 3,000 participants to start. And we essentially need to be, what was it, 15 points from rank 150, right? Oops, 15 points, right? Yes, 15 points. Yeah, so it's, let's see. Oh, no, 20 points from 150. So that's a little better than I thought. I thought it was 15 points. So, man, it could be way worse. We need, what is that, like 2nd place in a bounty would put us in a really, really good spot, or maybe even just 2nd place, because at this moment, let's see, 150 on the leaderboard is sitting at right around 60 points. So we need 40 points to move on, but not everyone has completed their matches. So we have, I think, like 2 more days of matches. So that 150 rank will continue getting steeper and steeper. We need to have a good game here, guys. We really, really need a good game. Also, here's the battle log if you're interested, so feel free to pause the video if you'd like to check that out. And let's get into the players. In the first position, we have the green player, Lone Debater, and they are a intermediate at the game of Risk. In the 2nd position, we have the purple player. We have Brutusiscool from the United States, and they are a master at the game of Risk. In the 3rd position, we have the orange player, Hanson Ping, and they are a master at the game of Risk. These 2 masters are actually pretty close to Grandmaster. Yeah. In the 4th position, we have your boy, Robo, the master, future Grandmaster player, trying to make it happen in this tournament, the blue player. And we will get into the last 2 players here in just a second. So we are going to also make that a 6, and we're going to try, or a 7's fine too. And we will creep that in slowly but surely, and we are going to move our way up here. Take a card up there and try to weasel our way into the corner. Yes. Okay, so hey, a 4-point position game is fine. I think a 5-point position would be nice if maybe we could position a little bit of a smaller stack, maybe behind a wall. Sometimes those players, you can kind of see over here on the left side of the board, right? How we have this 6, 7, 4, 4. It's almost like a wall, right? It can be really beneficial sometimes to just get a sneaky, you know, when those portals open up, to get a sneaky stack behind them. And speaking of which, if you're unfamiliar with the portals, the way that it typically works is they rotate every single turn. So the portals will be red and they'll be closed. And then the following turn, they'll be blue, which means they're opened. And so whenever they open, you can position yourself, right? Like sit a stack when it's red. The following turn it opens, all the portals go blue, and then you can move around the board. So it really helps with mobility and things like that. And you throw in progressive cards into that, and it can get pretty crazy. So that's kind of the idea behind the settings. And this map, I've heard multiple content creators refer to this as a very high skill map. And then you throw blizzards on it, and it plays completely different every single time, right? So yeah, I would say I'm pretty indifferent to the settings. I mean, man, I would actually say I prefer these settings over some of the other settings that we've played so far, right? Like with zombies and stuff like that. So, but the point of these tournaments is to prove your range, right? The people that go really far are the people who can be adaptable in all the different tournaments. And like I said, I started January 1st of 2024. So, you know, my range isn't quite there yet, but we're slowly working on it. I would say that we've done, you know, well. Whenever I first got into this tournament, you know, I had fears of being first rounded, so it could definitely be a lot worse. We've had a lot of fun and we've learned a lot, and I think for this first go around, that's the most important thing, right? Is to kind of get a feel for how these tournaments work. And so, you know, if we don't make it out of this tournament, it's okay, but I'm going to give it my all, guys, and we're going to have really good games going forward. But anyways, the last two players, we have the black player, Dr. Risk from Egypt, and they are an expert. And then in the final position, we have the white player, Intensity, from the United States, and they are an expert. This might be the lowest ranked game that we've had here in round 5, which is crazy because typically as you go further and further into the tournament, you know, the skill or the ranks increase. Man, in pretty much every single round, we've had grandmasters and masters. So this might even be the first round that we haven't had a grandmaster. I can't remember, but it's been pretty steep competition so far for us. And dude, those grandmasters, they make you pay if you goof up. So black is naturally going to be who we're looking at to potentially kill, right? Because I should be ahead of them in the trade order. I think I'm going to weasel this, or actually, you know what? I'm going to sit on this portal. Actually, that's not super beneficial. I'm going to take a card over here on this 1, I think, and try to get into that pocket. Let's improve some of these positions. Let's make that a 6. Do that. And then move our way over here into this pocket. We don't lose a troop. That's fantastic. So I'm actually going to step off of that portal. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm on the far left side of the map. I'm in the very bottom of the map, and I'm at the very top of the map. And I'm going to be in the middle, right on a territory. I mean, look at this territory that I'm on, guys. This Cumberland. 1, 2, or I believe that borders 3, 4, 5, 6 territories that I border. That's actually bananas. So I'm very, very happy with that. Now, alternatively, people may want to move through me. So that could definitely blow up in our face, but we'll just have to see. Typically, whenever you watch content creators play Portals games, they talk about how it's really good to be the last person in the turn order. But also, you know, I think being first in the turn order has its perks too, because right whenever the round shifts and the portals go closed, you know, the person in the first position has first say to be able to try to move towards one of those portals and sit a stack on it, right, to claim it for the following turn. So, I mean, man, it's pros and cons. I'm kind of middle of the pack, which means that, you know, I shouldn't get the baby trade. I should have some decent trades coming my way, and, you know, around the mid game, I should be able to, you know, hopefully take advantage of mistakes that people make and try to make it happen. But let's just try to analyze this board really quickly and see how things are landing. Whose game am I a fan of? I like how purple's kind of got a decent game going on, sort of in a 4-point position like us. Green has a pretty good position on the board. I mean, dude, green is in the pocket of pockets down here in the bottom. That blizzard means that you have to go through orange and purple. Oh my goodness. Wait, green's actually a really, really hard kill. And they're similar to me, right? With that stack in the middle of the board. Yo, green is actually blessed. What is that name of that territory? I'm curious. Dumnonia? Dude, that's actually insane with that blizzard. Okay, so green's a pretty tough kill. Okay, maybe we just take on a 1 right here, or alternatively, where can I consolidate in? Maybe I take on that 3, consolidate that in, and just improve these a little bit more. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Make that a 7. Let's make that a 100% roll. Yeah, I like that. So, 4-position game, you know, it could be a lot worse. I think this is a pretty decent opening for us. The only thing is that this 7 and this 6 are pretty close. But, you know, if we're going to be aggressive, that could also play into our favor. But I would say that that's really my only quarrel with my position, is that those might be a little bit too close for my liking. But let's look at these other players here. So what about white's position? White, they kind of have a 5 and a 4 and a 6 in the middle of the board. Yeah, it's not the best. Orange is pretty decent. Nobody's taking bonuses. Yeah, we will just have to see. We'll just have to see around like that round like 6, 7, 8, 9 range, right around there, whenever those bonuses, or those sets, I mean, start picking up. We'll have to see who's going to be in a position to make a kill. I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Our Road to Grandmaster Rank series has been a ton of fun, and we are slowly approaching the Grandmaster Rank. It's been absolutely insane. The support that I get from you guys. People, it blows my mind. People, they'll watch the video and they will like take serious time out of their day to like write, you know, paragraphs of feedback on how I can get better. And I'm definitely listening to you guys, and it means so much to me. It makes the whole thing so much more fun. And I've just been having a blast, and I'm super addicted to Risk right now, so... Oh man, but I am nervous, guys. I am nervous. If we go out last place or second to last place here with no bounties, I'm pretty sure that's it for us. Pretty sure that's the end of our tournament. So we're going to do our best to try to make it happen. So black and white, let's focus in a little bit more on those two. How are my lines on black and white? My 6, I have lines right here. 7 is good. That's good. Pop, pop. I'd have to go through a 9. So my lines on black are actually pretty decent. Alternatively, white, pop. Let's see, I gotta go through that. That's decent though. Yeah, okay. So I have decent lines on both of those players. How are orange's lines on me? 7 down there, 6, pop, 4. Yeah, orange has good lines on me. Let's see. Let's just continue doing what we've been doing and continue trying to strengthen these positions. Now, we need to not forget about black up here in the corner. We definitely need to watch out for that, right? So black is in the corner. We need to remember that. I am going to make my middle position a little bit stronger, I think. So here, let's do it like this. Let 7, 7, 7. And then where do we want to take a card? I guess we can just take a card on this one. But I'm not interested in staying there. I'm going to move back. I mean, I'm bordering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions with my 6 right there. I like that. That'll give me a way out if somebody, you know, if it gets clogged up or what have you. The moment that black leaves that very top position, I take it, I believe. But I'm pretty happy with my 7 down here in the very bottom. Although the way that the blizzards have happened down here at the very south side of the map, it does kind of force you to go through that middle section, and so maybe it's not that good, right? But I would say that my positioning is pretty decent. But yeah, a lot of American players in this game, by the way. What is that, like 5 players from the United States and then 1 from Egypt? So we got a bit of an American lobby going on here, folks. By the way, if you haven't checked out our other Kill Pete Open 2 videos, I recommend it. The first video, round 1, was really, really good Risk. I won't spoil it, the points that we got, but that was a W. We had a pretty good game. And then round 2 was pretty underwhelming. Round 3 was average. And then round 4 was also pretty underwhelming. So it is what it is, guys. You know, we've been learning a lot and having a lot of fun, and I think that's what matters. Okay, so the sets are going to start rolling in. So green's going to get the 4, purple's going to get the 6, orange is going to get the 8, and that will leave me with the 12, or with the 10. So that's what's up. We're super happy with that. What can we do? With 10 extra troops, we obviously can't make a kill or anything, but what do we want to beef up here? Where do we notice black beefing up? I think it's going to be pretty important for me to beef up this 7 up here, because if I do want to have a clean kill on black, I'm going to need to pop and then leave 3 back and then hit this 5, right? Clean up right here, hit there, take. So it's the top, my top 7 that's really, really important, and my bottom 7 that's really, really important. My 8 can clean up these 3 positions in the middle of the board that black has, and their 4 is actually pretty weak anyway, right? But for the bottom position, I'm going to have to hit this 5, go up through those 1s, and then, you know, take that 5 down here. So I would say that my lines on black are actually pretty decent, but I'm just going to need some material up on the top and bottom of the map. Oh, okay. Also, by the way, guys, if you are interested in watching these tournament videos, I know that these are some of my absolute favorite videos to watch in the Risk community. In the description of this video, there are links to other YouTube channels that are, you know, Risk content creators in the tournament, so you can follow along their journey and see how they are doing over there as well. Also, we've started streaming on the YouTube channel, so be sure to check me out on weekends. I'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Both of those are just at Robo Risk. And we'll be having some fun over there. Alrighty, Orange, what do you want to do here? Obviously, we're eyeing up the black and the white player as they are after us in the turn order. So naturally, you know, we can probably get a kill on them, but we need to keep an eye on Orange to make sure they don't try to do anything crazy to us, right? Or purple. Yeah, guys, I don't predict this game to be very long. But if you're watching it, you can look at the time of the video, and maybe I'm wrong about that, but I just don't predict this to be super long. Okay, well, we set, and it is going to be a triple dude, which I'm, you know, that's fine, I guess. Throw those dudes back into the deck, and we're going to make that a 10. And then where do we want to take a card? Maybe on this purple 1. We're going to make this a 10. We're going to make this a 10. And then we're going to take a card on that 1. So we're just going to put 10s everywhere for now. Nice, we don't lose a troop, and we're just going to mosey on back to our position right there. Yeah, our position on the left side of the board is pretty good as far as like it being an aggressive position. Also, this is the very end of my day that I am recording this. I never ever record this late. Whenever we originally, you know, applied for the tournament or whatever, to, you know, tell, like, in the application, essentially you say, what days do you want to play? And here's the times that work for you. And this game is happening at a little bit of like a later point in my day, which I'm happy with, right? As long as I can get in and play, that's what matters, but I am feeling it. So hopefully our tiredness does not impact us today, as it is do or die, folks. It is do or die. Okay. Yep, white puts a 10 up there. Let me see. Let's try to identify who is doing a poor job here. Kind of feels like everyone's playing a little bit the same, right? Like we just have 10s up at the top. We got, you know, 9s and 10s down at the bottom, and then Okay, nice. Those portals shift and they close, and our 10 is already on one of the portals. So that's awesome. Do we have a set on 3? No, we do not. That's right. No set on 3, because that's going to be key, right? Whenever we have a set, we need to try to make it to one of those portals. If it lands on us, even better. But, you know, try to position a big stack on one of those portals before they open, and maybe we try to make a kill on black or white as they would come before us in the turn order, and probably always have less troops than us if we can just get a trade in. Okay, Green, what do you do? Green takes a card. Yep. And where do you sit with that? You want to sit there? Okay. Green is a really, really tough kill. I mean, dude, that position in the bottom of the map, holy cow. Okay. Currently, we are on round 7. Things are going to pop off here really, really soon. These next sets, we're getting up into the 25-30, 35-40. This is when it happens, folks. This is when it happens. I really, really need a wild card. That would be fantastic. I'll hold on to that until the very end if I can. But if we can get a set, let's see, what do we want to do? Where do we want to take a card? Maybe just on that green one up there. I don't think I can change my positioning anymore. Black has 7 up there and then 5 up there. It looks like I'm going to need 2 troops down here, 1 troop up here. Take on this green 1. I lose a troop, that sucks. Fortify that back. Okay, portals are gonna open. Purple could have a trade. Yeah, we'll have to see. Even if it looks like somebody is snowballing, all it takes is for somebody to fail a kill, and we can win the game. So. Also, speaking of tournament games, I really need to do a better job of staying connected and informed in the Risk community and try to get into some other tournaments because, man, I've been having so much fun. So if you guys ever hear of a Risk tournament, be sure to let me know. I'll try to play in as many as I can because, dude, these are a blast. Whoa! What was that? Green taking a look at that purple position. I mean, I would say green's lines on purple are pretty good. Green's in that corner too. Yeah, purple, you need to beef up that position. Holy cow. Yeah, if I'm purple, I'm shook after that look. The green player's 14 over here. You go through 1 lines there. The 14 up here, you got lines over there. I believe that doesn't connect, though. I think you would have to go through that white 12. But, I mean, look, and then the 13 over here in the pocket. Ooh, some tension between green and purple. Orange sets, do they have lines on me? Yeah. They could kill me here. Yeah, they could kill me here, and I'd be on 4. It would set them, and they'd snowball. And sometimes that's just how... well, I mean, 13 on 10 is not perfect. Darn, he's going for it, and he gets it. And you guys, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes the turn order, that's just how it happens. Wow. Yeah, that's our tournament, guys. We finished last place in that one. I felt like my positioning was pretty good. You know, sometimes that's just how it happens. That's just how it goes, guys. And I believe that is the end of my tournament. I needed... Well, we'll go ahead and spectate this. Look, guys, it's amazing whenever you can win them. But defeat is a part of it, right? Like I've said in previous videos, I've seen world champions have early exits in tournaments. You know, round 5, finishing on round 5 is not where I wanted to end. And so it's a little disappointing, obviously, but this is our first tournament ever, right? And the main focus for us right now is on our Road to Grandmaster Rank series. We're still learning and perfecting our favorite settings on, you know, the classic map, Europe Advanced, and things like that. If I could get into a purely classic tournament or a purely Europe advanced tournament, oh my god, dude, I would go very far in that, and I would feel very comfortable with any opponent because of how many repetitions I have on those maps. But this is all part of it, guys. It's all a part of it, and it's really, really good experience. And in the future, you know, maybe I can practice the settings more ahead of time in these tournaments. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a big learning experience for us. And yep, it looks like white is going out now. That's going to set black. Black might be able to snowball here. Sets are gigantic now. You set for 45. Yep, you set for 45. You could kill orange and it would set you. You could kill orange. And I think you do? No. Yeah, you do. You do. You have it. The 22's on a portal. You just need to make sure you get a big stack that finishes on that portal. You need to make your 19 bigger or something like that. You don't have it. Ah, darn. Okay. Yep, so black's just going to fortify. I believe there was a world where black might have been able to get that. Maybe not, though. I didn't have enough time to calculate there. Okay, if orange has a set on 3... Sets are going to be for 50 now, right? Yeah, because that black just set for 45. Okay, green player just going to take a card pass. Oof, you guys, that's unfortunate, man. That in the turn order, orange had lines on me, and it just is what it is, right? And I was talking about it earlier in the video that I was kind of eyeing up black and white as they come after me in the turn order. But alternatively, that's kind of something that you got to watch out for, right? Is who comes before you in the turn order, because they can set and take advantage of the fact that you haven't set yet. So maybe I could have done a better job in the early game of trying to position myself, like immediately identifying where orange was in comparison to me, but I think I'd probably just die there regardless. So it is what it is, guys. Look, it is what it is. You got to be skillful and you have to have luck in these games. And yeah, I'll still go back and watch it and try to learn from it. But obviously, if you guys have any feedback on how I can improve, you know, I would love to hear from you guys and what you think. And I would also say that since this will be my last video in the tournament, definitely go down to the description of the video and check out the other Risk content creators and follow along in their journey. I know that some of the Risk content creators are already basically guaranteed to be round 9 plus, and they've done very, very well. I know Olive XC has had an incredible tournament. Kilted, I believe, has had a really, really good tournament as well, and might already be good to advance. I saw Arco really high up there on the leaderboards. Pete, in his round 5, he had a win, I believe, and he needed it. And so Pete is basically guaranteed to advance now, not to round 9, but he's put himself in a much better position. Pete and I had a pretty similar tournament up to round 5, and then obviously this is where I depart and he advances. So super happy for everybody who has advanced. And, you know, also, if any of the people that are in my lobby manage to find this video, GG, and hopefully we can cross paths again in the future. So yeah, now how does this happen, folks? I would say that the game ends on the next set. If orange has a set on 4, they could kill anyone and set again and end the game with how big the sets are at this point. Do you have a set on 4, orange? No, you don't. I mean, whoever sets next, right? Whoever sets next is going to pop off. Yep, black might take the win right here. Let's see it. The player from Egypt, Dr. Risk, the expert player. You could kill somebody and snowball super hard. You could kill anybody and snowball. You just got to get a kill here, black. You got to get a kill here. Okay, Dr. Risk lining it up. Yep, 48 in the middle of the map. Love that. Going for purple here, folks, and he is going to get it. Yes! Very well done by Dr. Risk. Oh my goodness. Okay, reset the timer. And then who do you go for now? Probably green. Green's an easier kill. Your 18 can take care of the corner pocket. You have a 48 in the middle of the board for that 28. And then you can go through the portal. No, wait. Yeah. He could kill either of them. He is going to go for orange here. Okay. He doesn't get it. Maybe he's taking out orange, and he was just cleaning that up for the future 1v1. Ooh, a bit of a misplay. A bit of a misplay. Dr. Risk feeds the game. Dr. Risk just had to path this left side a little bit different, and Dr. Risk would have had it. Green is going to take the orange kill, and then we'll be in a position to set and punch black really hard. And if black does not have a set on 3, then that will probably be GG. Okay. So we see green take out the orange player. How does this end? You have a 130. You could definitely end it here. You just need to make sure you have good pathing. Nice, well done. The green player, Lone Debater 7 from the United States of America, who is an intermediate. Oh my goodness, folks. And the green player from the start, you know, they had a really, okay, so the pathing does mess up a little bit there, but if black does not have a set on 3, the green player will be in a very good position to end this game. You need to fortify that 41 out to a point that's useful. Bring that 41 out. Yes, very well done. Does black have a set on 3? Black has a set on 3. Okay, it's not over till it's over. It is not over till it's over, but I believe that should be GG. Green, you know, the chances of green not having a set on 4 are unlikely. Green has a set on 4, and they already have, yeah, and green player saying good game. That tells us that they probably do have a set on 4. They just need to make sure that they get good pathing, and do not give the black player a chance here. Black player will end this turn with a bonus. Or actually, no, they got to go through that 41, so no, they will not end with a bonus. Okay, so green, if you have a set on 4, GG. Just find the pathing. Okay, you do not have a set on 4, but the black player with 24 troops, you know, with not having a set on 4, you have to make sure that you break the green player's bonus. This should be GG, folks. This should be an easy cleanup. For green to lose this game, it's going to have to be the fumble of fumbles, because black is nowhere near a set with essentially half the troops that the green player has. So what does the black player do here? Break both the bonuses? Yes, well done. That's a well played. Okay, green, let's see it. Sets it for big. Over 50 plus at this point. Yep, 75 troops for the green player. Okay, yep, 4 cleans up that, and then the 4 cleans up that pocket. Yep, and then you go through and you run the board, and ladies and gentlemen, that should be a win for the green player. Hey, that's unfortunate for us. Maybe we could have played it a little bit better, but that's okay. Hey, I'm happy for the green player. They had a great game. And man, at a certain point, that could have gone any which way. So hey, that was a ton of fun. And man, the green player taking it, the intermediate. Oh my goodness. And the green player needed that, by the way. I was looking at their points before this game. They were right on the edge. If they had a game like I had, they were knocked out of the tournament. So I'm super happy for the green player. And GG's to everybody that I played with in this lobby. Okay, let's see how those points shake out. And it looks like with that performance, we will exit the Kill Pete Open 2 with about, what is that, 36 points total after those rounds that we played. Hey guys, look, it's not what we wanted, but it's okay. At the end of the day, it's a learning experience. It's our first tournament. It would be unrealistic for us to come in and hit Grandmaster like that and to just win tournaments like that and place well like that. Like, the journey's ups and downs, man. It's not a straight line. It's not linear. And so I'm happy with the journey that we're on. I feel like it's very realistic for us, and we're just having a blast and trying to learn and get better. More daily Risk videos are on the way very soon, and I will see you guys on the next one.